So, Lizzo. We haven't talked about Lizzo in a while.
We haven't had to.
Lizzo apparently admitted that she lost her virginity in 2020.
She was waiting for a Grammy win,
Yeah.
is what she said. Not just announced that she lost it in 2020, but she felt it was very important for us to know that she was waiting until she won a Grammy to lose her
Yeah.
virginity.
Yeah, she said she promised herself when she was younger that she wouldn't have sex until after she won a Grammy. So, um, then she won a Grammy, and yeah. You want to hear what she said?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. Let me just turn it up.
So you got
Can I just tell you the year?
2024.
2025.
2020.
Oh, really?
Isn't that crazy?
Were you like really like building it up? Were you like excited about it?
No, I wasn't even thinking about it. For me, it was like I just promised myself when I was younger that I wouldn't have sex until I won a Grammy.
What?
Oh my God, I love that.
I know.
Are you serious?
I'm so dead ass.
No way.
Do you think you would have stuck to that? No, eventually you would have fucked had you not won the Grammy.
That's
Who
good motivation.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You should have
Did
said
you fuck
when you
the night of the Grammys? If you did, that was definitely the best night of your life.
Did you
Um,
fuck
you
the night of the
didn't.
Grammys?
No.
It was not the night of the Grammys, but it was.
So when
First of all, when you won a
I was-
Grammy, you should have said, I was never gonna fuck until I won a Grammy. Thank God. Who wants to fuck tonight? Like that's
Did you have to tell everyone that you were having, like, you're like, yeah, I had sex before. Like I used to lie.
I used to lie.
Yeah,
I used
so
to lie.
stressful.
So embarrassing.
Freshman year of college.
I feel like this is the most inappropriate pod we've ever had.
First of all, to the host of that podcast,
Is it a podcast? Is that what it is?
or whatever,
yeah.
whatever it was, to the
And this
host,
was
to the
Hollywood
gentleman,
By the
to
way.
the gentleman who said, "Oh, it's Hollywood Unlocked." Okay, that says a lot. Well, no, you should not go on stage and say, I was waiting to win this Grammy to fuck. Now that I've won a Grammy, I'm gonna fuck. You should not go on stage and say that. Because let me let you know, I'm not on the Grammy board and probably never will be, but I can promise you, if you go on the Grammys stage and say that, you will not even forget about winning. You will never be allowed at the Grammys again. I promise you that.
Or you'll be heavily produced when you are there.
I promise that you will never be at the Grammys again. If you go on stage and say, now that I've won, I finally can fuck.
I love how your
Never,
tripod is like
ever.
everything. It's an everything object. You use it as a mic. You use it as an award. You've used it as a phone. Probably all this week.
Now that I've won, I can finally fuck. You'll never be at the Grammys again. They won't let you within 100 feet of a Grammy event. That's number one. Lizzo, I was already gonna come up here and call you a liar, but you called yourself a liar.
What?
She said,
Uh-huh.
"Yeah, it's so crazy. I used to have to lie." Play it again. That's what she said.
She was lying about having had sex prior.
So if you were lying all that time, admitted by you, you think we should believe you now, Lizzo?
That's a
Nobody
fair
answer. This is a question for Lizzo.
No,
If you
I
just
was
told
gonna answer
us-
it. I'm just saying that's a fair
If you
question.
just told us, no, but I don't want the people in the comments to answer either. That's why I'm saying nobody
They
answer.
might.
This is a question directly for Queen of the Big Girls, Lizzo. Okay, Lizzo, you just told us you're a liar. You just told us you have a history of lying. So now we should believe you? Come on, big dog. No pun intended. Like, come on, Lizzo. Stop. You cannot tell us, hey, I have a history of lying, but you should believe this right here. No. No, Lizzo. Also, Lizzo, darling, Did those lawsuits ever get cleared up? The
I thought they
lawsuits
did.
where you're telling your workers to put bananas up their vagina while you were a virgin? Is that the same lawsuit? Was that ever cleared up? Because I find it hard to believe that, you know what, I'm gonna just keep that to myself. This is the podcast where I have to practice shutting the fuck up. I don't believe Lizzo. I think this is bullshit. I think Lizzo is just doing a Lizzo and saying something that she knows will get press, will get a buzz, will get us right in these seats talking about it. The same way she did when she did plenty of other things.
I see what you mean. And it's perfectly possible. I'm not going to litigate whether she did or did not, or had done it prior or had not, because I just feel like that's something that is outside of my wheelhouse. But I do understand why there would be questions. Yes, I mean, those are fair questions to ask, I think.
You believe this bullshit?
I knew you were going to do this. I knew you were going to ask me if I believe her, and after I specifically said I was not going to litigate whether it was true or not. Do I believe Lizzo? I don't know. I don't know what to believe here. I don't know, honestly. I don't have a real answer to the question. I don't. I really don't know. I think it's here's what I will say, and then we gotta go. I think it's kind of silly. I feel weird saying it because I feel like it's not right for me to even have an opinion about it. But I feel like it's a little silly and honestly sounded a little childish to me. And that's what I think, which is why I'm like, I don't even care whether it's true or not. It's just because if it is true and I say that it's childish and silly, then I'm somehow, offending her experience. And if it's not true, then I get to double down in satisfaction that I was right. I don't know. I have no idea, but I do think that the whole conversation around it and saying that you were waiting for a Grammy just sounds silly to me. It's odd. It's peculiar to me, and I just, okay. It's like, okay, that's what you decided. Okay, that might not have been my choice, or I wouldn't have even connected sex and a Grammy to each other. Like, how did you attach? That's why it's peculiar to me, because it's like, why did you attach those two things together? And maybe there's a reason why. I don't have that information. It's just odd to me. That's what it is, and that's why I don't really I don't really know what's true and what's not true. I just find the whole thing odd. So.